Millennial Stoner, I'm Joe Winchell. Finally, we have the second and third mics with me, Will McCarroll and Donny Roy. Give it up for the boys.
Hey, hi, how are you?
Before we get to that, I'd like to thank everybody for watching. If you want to keep supporting the page, you can buy some merch at rockout.shop. We got sweatshirts, we got hats, and all that cool stuff. Rob White stuff is on there, all the shows. We've got Hamburger Club stuff on there as well. Ladies and gentlemen, my dates for comedy are right here.
Look at them.
They taste good. Come and see them. Donnie, where are your comedy dates?
They're right over Will's fucking beautiful looking face.
It's beautiful.
Check it out. There's a lot of stuff to come see. Come see me.
And Will?
And my comedy dates are all over Donnie's face. I'd like to point out the most important one, which is March 30th, Hamburger Club at Amityville Music Hall. Please buy your tickets. They're selling very fast.
That was so much better than the first time we did this already. Is that good, Chris? Okay, cool.
That was good corporate shit.
Oh, God. Before we get to the episode and everything, I got some fucking stuff.
Ooh.
Yo, pass them.
Whoa, wait, what is this?
Listen, doing comedy and Will's also got a very stressful job too. He's got to drive around a lot and everything. And sometimes you need to get a little focus in your life and everything. I know I like this stuff. It's called Magic Mind. Really cool. And you take a shot of it and you can focus. It helps you with all that mental health and mental wealth kind of well-being. Because I think that's important. You are rough today. Anyway,
slamming the Magic Mind.
I think that's really cool because when you with mental health, you have to really invest in stuff that you have to pull from an account in your head just to go through the day. So you have to keep a really straight mind about that stuff. That's what this helps you do, man. It helps you focus. It helps you feel better. You feel less stressed. You can sleep better at night. I swear to God, dude, I sleep like crap. I really do. I sleep like absolute crap. I sleep on my side. My bones hurt constantly. You know what it's like. You've seen the skeletons at the cemetery. It's just terrible. It's my body. But I've been taking this and I sleep so much better at night, and it's actually been really good for my mental health because I have had some awful days. But this has been really helping me, man. It really has. So, and also you can go on the website and get a bunch of different stuff. You can take one during the day, and then you can also take one at night. It's a night shot. It helps you sleep better. So it's really cool. And we're also doing a promo with this right now because I think it's awesome and I think more people should take it. So if you want to use the code, which will be right down here below me, you can use the code TMS20, go on magicmind.com, and you can get 20% off a one-time purchase or a 48% discount on a subscription. The subscription packs are great. They have the Sleep Med. They have the regular Magic Mind, whatever you guys want to get with that. Use the code TMS20. It's awesome, okay? So Will's already taken his shot.
Yeah, can I get another one?
Yeah, dude, go ahead. Double up.
I've never done one of anything in my life.
You're not a quitter, man. I like Magic Mind. I've had it a couple times with Joe.
It tastes pretty good.
No, it's good, man. So cheers. Let's
Cheers.
let's do this episode, boys.
Mm-hmm. If you want to end up like a bag of stupid bones in a cemetery, drink Magic Mind. You'll have a very fulfilling life.
My bones hurt constantly. I sleep like a fucking dead marionette.
Yeah.
Joe got some weary ass bones.
Weary ass bones.
What the fuck?
I'm glad we immediately didn't talk about cum immediately after that, so that's good.
I was going to say it looks like Shrek's jizz, but
It probably tastes like Shrek's jizz.
if this is what it tastes like, sign me up.
Oh god, this
It's
is
like bum fights.
We're just gonna.
I'll be
If
Shrek's
that's
fluffer.
what you call a beer, I say I'll have another.
You're referencing bum
fights.
fights.
They pissed in a 40. They filled a 40 up with piss. And they made the bum chug it. And he goes, yeah, give me another. It was so funny.
Oh my God.
Did you have that VHS?
Yes, oh, yes.
Yeah, I
You're
had it
definitely
too.
the demographic.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Well, it was Pete Kinsey at it. But yeah, I saw it.
My buddy bought
Shout
it.
out Pete Kinsey.
Yo, shout out Pete Kinsey, bro.
Pete Kinsey, thanks for making me watch bum fights.
Yo, Pete Kinsey was the man.
Just like Chunga.
Oh fuck, I forgot to start the timer. I need to do that. Donny Roy.
Yo, what's good, buddy?
Oh, you sent me your dick.
Well, the funny thing
That
is,
was a very funny photo, Donnie.
Millennial Stoner
Yeah.
audience, Joe, you don't think that's funny? It's me in a tuxedo with my pee-pee out, and I think that is comedy gold, everybody. I wish I could show you, but this is a respectable show.
Like
No,
a beer and
Donnie-
a half, and you're
Subscribe to my OnlyFans.
subscribe to my OnlyFans.
Donnie went to the Silent Majority show at AMH last night.
Yeah, you were talking about it before.
And I'm
Ooh, I
like a
did.
glass jaw
Who was
loser.
I love
the
the
surprise guest?
And they were on the show. So Donnie's rubbing it in, and he's sending me pictures and videos from the set. And then he goes into the bathroom and there's a Hamburger Club sticker like on the back of the toilet seat. So he sends me a picture and it says, "Look, it's our sticker," and it's a picture of the toilet bowl, but his dick is out and he's pissing in the toilet bowl.
Dude, it's what I do. When you're in my inner circle, this is the kind of things you get. We have
And
become close as friends,
so I was
and
like,
now
oh,
you get to see it.
I was like, "Oh my god, he really loves me."
Yeah, you are in an elite few.
That is
in my
bro
life.
shit. That
It
is
is.
like
See, this is the
Yeah.
feeling. This is must be how women feel when you send them pictures of your dick.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh my god, wow, he really
Right?
thought, man." He
Maybe
holds
we
me in
should
such high
start doing
regard."
that again.
it's like what? Yeah,
You
Like,
stopped?
Oh, I never. Yeah, I'm not a dick
Did you
pic
just
guy.
send Julia dick pics randomly throughout the day,
No, I used to actually.
or
It
is
used
this
to be.
other people?
It used to be fun. She'd go, "Oh my god, stop!"
No, my
she doesn't want to see it.
yeah, my ex used to ask for them, so I did it. But I've
That's nice.
never
Never took a dick pic and sent it,
unsolicited.
No,
Definitely
not me
not.
either, no.
Yeah, no.
but
Yeah.
like
You guys ain't living.
real quick.
I'd send them unsolicited to my
You guys
boys.
ain't living.
No, Donnie, that's different. I'm talking about just like, oh, this girl's cute on Instagram. You know, shit Terry McNeely does. But
But
like,
yeah, he's sending it to all the girls on mugshot.
Dude, imagine that being like, I'm just gonna send her a picture of my dick.
it's a weird mentality to be like, this will work.
Yeah,
And I feel like it's one thing if you have a giant dick. If you have like a fucking
Like a rod on you.
like a
Mandingo.
Pringles can,
yeah,
then like maybe.
yeah.
But I feel like it's not the guys that do it are. Bleh.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Unless you got an Arizona green tea can. Unless you got a Coors Light can, like we're drinking right now.
Or is it more like a cheese wheel?
Brought to you by CL Smooth.
Brought to you by CL Smooth. Ladies and gentlemen.
Light beer has changed my life.
Yeah, you stopped. That was the episode we didn't, because the sound was fucked. We got some clips from it, but that was your beginning of your light beer diet we recorded on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, it was. Anytime I have to stay locked in and I can't get too drunk, I just drink light beer. It's great. Donnie taught me this.
And
I
then
told
when you
you it,
start
man.
going down, I just do a little bit of cocaine. And then
A couple of beers.
full beers.
Well, the thing is, when you're doing Hamburger Club with Will and he rips 7 vodka sodas, by the end of the show, it's getting a little
Dude,
sloppy.
I'm gonna be honest. I remember being like wildly impressed by you and also wildly concerned.
Yeah, I mean, those first couple shows, there was no rules. We didn't have any
It was
rules.
very punk rock.
So we've been tweaking the rules.
Mhm.
And I'm glad to say that with light beer, I think we can go back to a place where there's not really any rules. The only
Yeah.
rule is it's only light beer.
Especially the way AMH was feeding us.
Because they were,
PBRs.
dude, they filled the fridge in the green room with PBRs.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
fucking sick.
They
yeah.
gave us buckets and we didn't pay for them.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
great. There's a
Yeah.
chicken in the window.
Oh my
Oh,
god!
yeah, the chickens.
The
Sometimes
chickens.
there's a mole in the yard. I guess they're trying to kill it, or the chickens. Right, Chris? What is
Wait,
it?
who's
There's a
gonna
mole?
kill who?
That's right. They're getting rid of the mole, so they put the chickens in this
Oh,
yard.
I thought the chickens
Oh.
were killing the mole.
Are you from out east? How do you not know about chickens? They
I
don't
don't
kill
have
moles.
chickens. I'm rich.
Yeah, right. I've seen your bedroom.
In spirit. So yeah, that's why the chicken's in the window.
yeah. That's cool. I like chickens.
You like chickens?
If you farm fresh eggs,
I have my
Oh,
cousins. My
fucking-
cousins legit have chickens in there. Like my cousin Melissa has like chickens in her backyard, and they get eggs from them.
what do you
Yeah.
call the chicken's egg hole?
What do you call the chickens? This is a joke.
No, I'm asking. Like
No, it's the
like,
cloaca.
Is it
cloaca.
Come on.
Crocodiles have
I'm a big chicken guy.
No, that's who has a bit. Oh fuck! Famous comedian has a bit about cloaca. I don't know.
I wish I knew.
Well, this went off the rails real quick.
Sorry about that.
You guys want to see another picture of my dick?
No, stop showing.
No, stop it,
That's what
Donnie.
we were talking about.
Donnie, stop
I'm
it.
serious. We were sitting here before getting ready, and he was just showing us like several pictures of his dick from.
There's a
different
couple of
angles.
fan favorites, man. I
Dude,
want to show the
Dude,
world.
some of them had filters on them. It was really weird.
Yeah.
Well,
So they didn't look as pink as Will's face.
my face doesn't look pink today, Donnie. We saw the mix. I look good.
You've been de-pinked.
I look skinny. I'm on the fat shots.
You're on the, oh wait, but it's not Ozempic.
It's not Ozempic. It's Mounjaro because I have
Mounjaro?
diabetes.
Mounjaro.
Yeah,
Sounds
I'm on
illegal.
Zepbound is the weight loss.
Do you
thing
get the
for it.
crazy burps?
I do if I really tie one on with booze. I
Yeah.
burp. I burp crazy. Yeah, I don't really drink
You
that
shit a
much
lot from
anymore.
that stuff, or you
No,
just not eat as much.
you just don't eat as much. Because it's got to be one or the other. It's either got to be flying through you or not going in at all.
There's so many different different fucking people do so many different things for the weight loss thing. There's like a shake you can drink that just basically makes you shit for like 2 weeks.
Oh,
Yeah.
colon brew.
Yeah, whatever the hell it is. Yeah,
Colon brew.
Colon brew. No, it's called colon brew.
It's called
You're
colon
absolutely
brew.
right.
They're just sweeping
And
the
it's
shit
all
out
the
of you.
commercials for colon brew are funny because it's like expensive. I
Yeah.
imagine
I looked it up,
it's
yeah.
probably expensive because it like really does
curious.
kind of work.
Yeah.
But it's like, yeah, fucking my sister lost 25 pounds. And I was like, how did you do it? And she told me colon broom.
Yeah.
And it's like, what a fucking gross name.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just
Shit
like
out
that.
your
You're not lying
insides.
about what it is.
Like that, remember the Phil Hartman sketch on
colon
SNL?
blow.
Colon
Colon
blow.
blow. That's
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
Like literally the same
Colon
thing.
blow.
That made it into Van Wilder, didn't it?
It did.
Yeah,
They
at
used
the
that.
end.
Yeah. That's funny. What the fuck? How do you know that shit?
I like that movie a lot.
I like that movie. Von Wilder rules.
Yeah, but that's what they give the guy at the end and he shits his pants during the test.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is it true that movie is about Burt Kreischer?
It was inspired by Burt Kreischer.
Is that true?
I actually
believe
heard a
that's
story
true.
about that. It's a rumor, but
No, like because he was like he was like the most senior person out of
Yeah.
at Florida State at one point.
that's crazy.
That's how he got the TV show and everything.
Yeah.
On like Jesus.
Sorry.
So we got the TV show and everything, but yeah, I don't know if he made a dog jerk off into an eclair and fed it to a different frat, but
Oh, that would be funny if he did, though.
Yeah.
oh man, now we have
Dog gum probably tastes like shit.
I would imagine.
Wait.
Sounds exotic. Dog load?
Were you thinking about trying it?
Yeah, well, not like
Wait,
seriously, but like
that's like a joke, you know?
yeah,
Like,
like no, but what would it taste like?
I don't know. What is
That's going to be a new hamburger club fucking category.
Oh, this is never making it on the episode, but like, what is different? What do you think different animals cum taste like?
I guess it depends on the animal. Like if they're eating nothing but kibble, like you got to imagine it's very dry tasting, like very grainy.
Tastes like mothballs.
Tastes like mothballs.
The trick is you got to feed your dog pineapple. That's how you get the best tasting jizz. Hands down.
This is not going on the internet, is it?
No, it's not. But I think you should absolutely make it the physical challenge for the Hamburger Club. Drink this cup.
Here,
We tried that with a jar of pickles and it didn't work.
No, you put
Greg-
too much shit in there. That
Yeah.
I know.
Not,
Greg Pfeiffer found a Twizzler. He's
it's
like, I'll
also
take
Greg
that.
Pfeiffer, who looks like he does that every day.
Looks like that's what
Yeah.
his main
Greg
diet
was
is.
like,
Just weird
"Ooh,
stuff.
only one."
Does it start from such a pure standpoint of you like eat this egg? It's like
Yeah,
just,
yeah.
You just say that's all you say, and then you make them deal with it.
Yeah.
That's why the smelling salts is a good idea.
The smelling salts. Donnie got all pissed at me because of the way the clip looks. It looks like that was something that I said, but I started it by saying Donnie had a good idea the other day.
As soon as I saw it, I said,
He's
to
like,
him,
"Yo,
I'm
what the fuck?"
You rat fuck. I was like, that was my idea.
The smelling salts is good.
Yeah, smelling salts are no joke. dude.
Well, we'll see on the next Hamburger Club. Bring your nostrils.
Are you going to do it in the next one?
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
We got a lot of new shit at the next one. We got some.
Every time it's always new.
Got some surprises for you.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to show a picture of my dick.
Too close for comfort.
Yeah.
It's Donnie's dick.
dude. The picture.
We won't leave it out of the realm of possibilities. I'll show an entire room my penis. I have no problem. I'm like Ari Shafir.
Dude, that picture of me laying face down in the bed with my one ball popping through my boxer. We went to Philly to see Louis.
I was going to ask you what the
Me and
origin of
the
picture
actual
was.
hamburger club, like my friends from high school, went to Philly. One of the March 7th, 2020. It was like one of the last days of real life. We like went to Philly. We saw Louis do the hour that he would go on to win the Grammy for at the Met. Banger show. And then after we tied one on. And there's a picture of me the next morning. I'm wearing a hoodie and boxer briefs. And my legs are like pasty as fuck, and I'm laying face down with my legs spread open, and one of my balls is like popping through the leg and it's like super tight. It looks like a fucking gumball, and it's I think we might use that for Too Close for Comfort.
That's very funny. You know I love a good funny
a
picture.
far away picture where you have to like really look at it, or
Yeah, but
close enough
the
where it's like,
part
that's
I think
close
I'm going to
enough.
zoom in on my ball,
Yeah, you got to make it very close for comfort.
and then they'll definitely have seen the good part.
I had a friend of mine in high school who the crew that he the crew that he hung out with got the nickname the Diseases. They were called the Diseases. There was like 4 of them and everything, and 4 or 5 of them.
What was it like AIDS?
Yeah, one of them
cancer?
got the clap.
That's not a disease.
Swear to God.
But like,
You get rid of that.
What did the other ones get?
No, that was like they just were like a disease of a. That's what everybody called. You know what I mean? Like that's.
They were just always.
They called themselves that. They were my friends. But like one of them got in trouble because there was a pic. Remember what was it called? Like Photo Bucket or some shit like that.
Oh, I remember Photo
Do
Bucket.
you remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it was.
Photo Bucket rings a bell.
Yeah, it was
called-
that online like photo
It
sharing.
was like
thing.
it was basically like a precursor to like an Instagram type thing.
Oh, right. It was like you'd have like online albums.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah,
but it was
yeah.
everybody was on it, and like it was all public and everything. And there was a picture of one of my friends who, much like Donny, but he was just hammer fisted. And they asked him to turn around, and he was taking a piss, and he was so hammered, he just turns around like a deer with his mouth open, and his dick's just out, and he's pissing on himself. And that was the cover photo on the album, and somehow it had made its way onto the public school server because so there was just a picture of this guy. I don't want to say his name because I'm still friends with him, but like he fucking was like, and he got in so much. Everybody got in so much trouble for it, and because and then the other picture was this is how stupid. This is the exact kind of stupid fucking town I grew up in. The next was another friend of mine who the next picture was that one, and then another friend of mine. They got a BB gun that looked like a real Glock, and they were just pointing it at the camera a bunch of fucking like it was fake. It was a fake gun.
It was like thug out photos.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
got super trouble for it. I'll
Yeah.
never forget.
That's very funny.
But like, it was just funny that like everybody just saw this guy's dick in the span of like 3 periods. So that was like 3 hours.
Yeah,
hell
and then
yeah.
they got
It
more mad
somehow
at the
got,
gun.
Like, 'cause somehow it got because somebody went onto it on like the computer in the school,
Oh,
and then like somehow it ended up on this like
How big was his dick?
it wasn't huge, but it wasn't like.
Yeah, it was high school.
It was like but it was a hilarious picture of him.
Oh,
pissing,
yeah,
he was
yeah,
pissing
yeah,
on
yeah.
himself, and he
Yeah.
looked like a deer in headlights with these fucking huge
Huh?
ass. Yeah, that's exactly what he looked like, Donny.
Yeah.
And it just says whatever the disease, and like that's what they were called.
That's fantastic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Sound
know.
like a cool group of guys.
My
Sound like
one
people I'd
friend
like
that
to
was
hang
in
out with.
it always yelled 30-pack of Stro, 30-pack of Ho, and then he would crack beer cans on his head.
What does that mean?
It's from a Kid Rock song.
Oh, that's cool.
It's from American Badass, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, you grew up in like the redneck south of Long
I
Island.
mean, I guess that's why I always tell people when I'm like, it was like we were like the weird drive-through Hampton. Nobody
Yeah.
really hung out there.
Yeah.
People had houses in Montauk and shit. And then they would go drink in Sag Harbor because all of the locals were fucking like crazy and alcoholics. It was all fishermen and fucking like for years.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then like it got like now it's like all rich people and everything like that. But yeah, we were like we all my friends were like mutants. Like real insane people. I watched a friend of mine take a piss on a girl one time. He didn't know she was there. He was drunk and she had passed out
Yeah.
and everything. And all of a sudden I'm like, what is he pissing on? And we're like, oh my God, that's so and so. And we had to like, pull her out, but he was so hammered he didn't realize it. That's the same guy who also took a shit in the back room of the classroom and like smushed it in between textbooks.
now
Swear to
that's
God.
funny.
Swear to God.
Please open up the page.
Swear to God.
Imagine you're about to read in
That
the
actually
fucking.
happened. That happened to me in high school. It happened.
Textbooks are so expensive.
He smushed it between so many textbooks. And they couldn't find it for the longest time because he had smushed it in between textbooks.
Oh my god!
The whole fucking room just stunk.
What's the big company? Highland and something? They're gonna be furious when
No,
they find out about that.
it's Maxwell House.
Maxwell House?
The coffee company.
Ghislaine Maxwell's dad.
Ghislaine Maxwell makes the history books?
His dad.
Wait,
makes
that makes
the,
it.
makes
Wait
the
a
history
minute.
books. I swear to God.
Yeah.
No way.
I swear to God. Look it up.
Wait, seriously?
Ghislaine Maxwell's dad is somehow involved with the publishing company that like writes the history books. Yes.
That's fucking nuts. Really?
I-
Jesus Christ.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I heard
Sorry,
it on.
I just never. That's
Pretty sure I heard it on Joe Rogan. So take it with a grain of salt. But I'm pretty sure that's.
Boy, does that make me more suspicious about everything I've been taught in my life.
Yeah.
Probably a little bit, right?
Ghislaine Maxwell's dad is making the history books.
Well, I don't know his backstory. Maybe he just loves history.
Wasn't he a CIA guy?
And then he made history books? What a career change.
Not actually, if you think
Well,
about it, not
no,
really.
Wait, no, that's true. He was actually making history.
Yeah.
Yeah, history is
least
written by the victors.
Ghislaine Maxwell. Yeah. So, yeah, that's the kind of people I went to high school with. That was, yeah.
Well, I don't
Shitting
know.
in textbooks. That's
I don't
pretty cool.
know if we can say that the Jews won the Holocaust.
I think they took pretty substantial losses.
I think, Ghislaine Maxwell's father, Robert Maxwell, was a prominent figure in publishing, building up Pergamon Press to a major academic publisher and later acquiring
Macmillan.
Macmillan.
That's
I know
the
Macmillan,
one.
among other companies, including a stake in McGraw. I know McGraw Hill that led to a textbook publishing partnership.
Oh my God, they do run everything.
Jesus Christ, this goes straight to the top. This goes straight to the top.
Oh my God.
Every time Will comes on, he always puts a little fact out there, and then I have to go home and add another piece of string to the wall I have over my bed.
Yeah,
Dude.
you're connecting Maxwell Publishing to Chunga.
Bro, I get him.
Chunga's the reason all this happened.
Bro,
He never killed his grandmother.
I get so many of them from the guy that does my tattoos, dude.
He's got a lot of conspiracy theories.
Oh my
Rob
God.
White?
That's why I was
No. Shout out Tony Silva, Electric Arrow Tattoo. He's one of the best there is. But he's always got these fucking wild conspiracy theories that I've never heard of. And then I look them up and I go, whoa. Like, one of them that I love is the Bone Wars.
Oh,
The
yeah. What
Bone
about the
Wars.
fake dinosaurs?
Yeah.
No, I fucking, oh boy.
What's that one about?
So apparently, allegedly, and I haven't really fact checked this one yet, but a disproportionate majority of the fossils on record today were all discovered by like two guys over the course of like 30 years. And it's like every major dinosaur, like all of like the important ones
Ooh.
were found by these two guys who may or may not be Jewish. But the theory is that this was done to like destabilize religion, and that dinosaurs are like fake.
Yeah.
And that like that like they like, if you really look at it, they never really find like complete specimen anymore. They
That's
find
not
a
true.
bone here, a bone there.
No, they found a real.
Yeah, I'm sure it's all. I'm sure
This makes me so mad. I'm being honest.
I'm sure it's all so fake. But
Yeah.
but I
No, but that's a real thing. A lot of people don't. I equate, because like the flat Earth thing, like listen, this is all fun to get high and read the internet. But like when you start devoting your entire life to being like, no, I'm going to prove this, and you keep proving yourself wrong,
Yeah.
then you're the problem. Like,
Yeah.
dude, I saw a meme the other day that was like, yo, they should have a reality show like the Amazing Race, but it's a bunch of flat earthers trying to travel to the edge of the earth.
No, that would be so good.
So good.
Yeah.
What would you call it?
I don't know.
Oh God, the Edge of Destiny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good. There you go. Dude, that'd be a great show.
Yeah, the dinosaur. Well, there's another one. There's a crazy one that the dinosaur one. You never.
What do you
heard
think
that?
about the moon landing?
There's a lot of people. Here's the thing. I'll be honest with you. I don't fucking know, because I've gone down a deep rabbit hole. I've legit gone down a deep rabbit hole on this.
Yeah.
And listen, all I can say is this: you go down deep enough, you can find a lot of good stuff that says we didn't do it. You can also find a lot of good stuff that says that we did, because eventually you know that we did at one point. The big thing is to take, did we do it then? And there's I don't mean to be a crazy person, but that's the one that really fucks with me.
Well, there's yeah.
That's the one that fucks with me.
There's a lot of weird shit about it.
Yeah.
One is that they deleted all the data, all the telemetry
I know
data,
exactly
and
what
all
you're
the
talking
shit.
about,
Yeah.
They go, oh yeah, we got rid of that.
Why?
Why would you do that?
Yeah.
That's the one fact that it's like on like .gov websites that it's
Yeah.
like, oh yes, that was disposed of.
Do you know about all the deep theory with like Stanley Kubrick?
Yeah.
Like
that he
that.
like faked the.
But
And there's like
he
a,
was the guy they hired. But if you watch The Shining, that's the reason. If you like, Danny's wearing an Apollo 11 T-shirt or something like that.
Whoa.
There's like a lot of people, or at least people say there are references.
there's
to,
a video that's like
There's a whole documentary about it.
allegedly a deep fake. That's like Stanley Kubrick saying like, yeah, like I fucking did it. Like they fucking asked me to do it.
They made
I did
a
it.
whole, but also they also made a movie, because now there's a lot of people that say, well, they didn't know if they were actually going to land on the moon, so they had prepared to fake it, but they never did because they were able to land on the moon.
But if you have
That's
that,
the other side of that.
You have
There's a
that
lot of
intent.
arguments for that too.
That's such bullshit.
Yeah, like if you made this set, like why not use it? Like if that was like your plan B all along, why would you be suspicious
That's like
about
if you
it?
sent me a video of you fucking a blow up doll and you were like, but no, I also fucked a real chick. I just
It's the same thing.
I just fucking in case I didn't, I made this.
I just wanted to prove to you guys that I fuck. I mean, it's true.
Like that doesn't make any sense.
What do you think
That's
about
a perfect analogy.
I don't mean to go
if you
back
ask
to this,
me.
but it makes me angry. What do you think about the dinosaur thing?
Oh, I don't think it's possibly true.
Okay.
I think dinosaurs,
Do you know who believes in that?
who?
Found out about it. We were in doing a show in Pennsylvania. It was me and Rob White and Terry McNeely. We did a place called the Schoolhouse upstate. Cool show. But afterwards, I was talking to her, and she was like, "Oh, I don't want my son watching Jurassic Park." You should bleep out her name, by the way.
She thinks dinosaurs are fake.
She thinks dinosaurs are fake.
Oh my god.
She does. And I asked her, I'm like,
That's a girl that hates
I
her
said,
childhood.
Well, there's bones. And like, yeah, but people can make special effects.
But they're still finding bones.
Dinosaurs are real.
Dude,
I won't hear it.
Well-
I can't. It bugs me so much.
Look at the guy in the boneyard.
What's that?
The boneyard guy from
Yeah,
Alaska? Dude,
yeah,
he's
exactly.
finding all
What if-
kinds
what
of
if-
crazy
what
stuff.
I
if-
found a full
all right.
T-Rex in Montana or
All
something.
right,
Yeah.
what if dinosaurs are real,
Yeah.
but they're the same reptilian shapeshifters that Alex Jones talks about, and the bones that we're finding are only the bones of the ones that died when in reptilian form?
It's like Land of the Lost shit, dude.
Maybe we're all right.
I was waiting for the punch on that. Hey, everybody. A little plug for a special item in our merch shop right now. You can get this shirt right here, okay? Called Dinosaurs Are Real. You can use promo code FakeDino20 on our merch shop, and you can get this shirt here, 20% off using FakeDino20. Dinosaurs Are Real. Come and check it out on our merch shop, guys. Thank you so much.
Oh,
Oh, my God.
dude, what is reality? What is time?
Yo, dude, I don't
You
know.
guys lost track of time today. Daylight savings fucked you two, huh?
Oh my
Listen,
god,
this
bro.
man worked hard, and I was out.
And you
Dude,
did
my
not.
back.
No, I did not.
I've done a good job of not, but I can't even stand up straight right now.
Dude, your
Dude.
back is jacked, right?
I've seen your
Yeah,
posture. You've
I
never been
fucking-
able to stand up straight.
You want to tell the story about how you jacked your back up?
Yeah.
Your feat of strength.
I work for a bar mitzvah company, and we do games and build outs of the such. And one of the things that we built yesterday was called Hang Time. And it was like a dead hang bar with a timer on the wall, and the kids would come up and hang from the bar and see how long they can hang from. And I know from my experience in life that I have an incredible ability to dead hang. I can hang for like 2.5 minutes. Very impressive for a man of my size.
Yeah.
So these little kids are fucking running their mouths. And the one girl, the biggest dick of the night, this little girl hangs for 1 minute and 50 seconds. So I go, oh, I can do this. And I'm talking smack and I start hanging and I get to like 1:20 and I'm still feeling good. But I go to like adjust my grip and the bar was like very lightweight and like started to bend. And I was afraid that I was going to like bend it, like break it. So I like let go and fell on the floor. And about an hour later, my back went out in a horrible fashion, and I can barely stand up.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ,
Yeah.
dude.
Also, to bring a feat of strength to a Jewish event is very funny to me.
So I know you do like a bunch of event stuff. I thought you were going to tell me it was like I was hanging lights, I was doing rigging, and I fell.
Oh no, dude!
But you were like, no, some 12-year-old girl was talking
She
shit,
was
and I knew
talking
I
shit.
needed to tell her
Well,
what's up.
dude,
I had to shut down a little Jewish
Shut
girl.
down this bitch.
sometimes I get to host the games. We do like Deal or No Deal,
Yeah.
Oh god.
and I like host.
Wait, what? You
yeah,
get to host? You
I
never told
host
me
the
this?
yeah, and I pull kids' names out of a bucket, and I'll be like, "Can I get
You get to
Rebecca
do the Hamburger Club
Levy?"
Junior Edition?
Yeah. And then they come up and they pick a case. It's only 6 cases. And I had to have like the hot Colombian chicks that work for the DJ like come and like open the boxes. And it's like, it's fun.
Dude, bar mitzvahs are lit.
Yo, they're
Wait,
sick.
so you do like game show shit too? I thought this
Yeah.
was just like,
That's kind of like why the Hamburger Club is like, wait till
that's-
wait till you see the wheel.
Yeah.
oh, that's right, the wheel.
The wheel.
If you could impress a bar mitzvah crowd, you could impress a
Yeah,
crowd of
we
comedy
gotta-
fans.
We got a wheel next
You gonna
time.
put the hanging bar in there too?
Can you hang longer than Will? You'll get 500
If you
points.
hang longer than 1 minute and 20 seconds before
big.
this breaks.
Yeah. before Will breaks the
Dude,
bar.
you should. One time you should just put one game up, just to have it fucking there.
Dude, I don't know.
Hamburger Con or whatever the fuck you want to do one day when
Burger
it gets
Con.
big.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Burger Fest.
Ew.
Probably. It's probably
Burger
more of a
Fest?
fest.
You think it's a fest?
I think it's more of a fest. It's not a con. Like, we're not going to meet and greet with you and Donnie. No one wants to meet you.
Yeah,
they just want to be part of the show.
Yeah. We got people asking if we're going to have actual cheeseburgers. They were like, no.
Everybody asks about the cheeseburgers.
Does people really ask about the cheeseburgers?
Everybody asks. It's a certain kind of person that asks. I'm not going to say what
Fat.
color they are. But there's a certain kind of person that keeps asking about where the burgers are. And I'm feeling like we need to get burgers for them because I don't
really do it.
No.
I don't know. I don't want to.
He's like, no.
I don't want to lose them as fans.
No,
I want
feed
to
into them.
Yeah.
Bunch of pre-made burgers.
Maybe we could get like a burger truck. We could like tell a burger truck to come park
You
outside.
get a burger truck. That's reasonable, but
That'd
don't
be
like.
tight, actually.
It would be really funny if you started if you moved if you just moved Russ from the doing the PowerPoint. To
He's
the
cooking?
griddle after that.
Russ, you're on grill duty tonight.
Russ, get on the grill.
Get on the grill, Russ. You gotta make him.
Give me a double with cheese and bacon. Oh, dude, I got a fucking toasted cheeser from that Bradley Cooper
Oh,
place.
I wanted to ask you about that. I'm so happy you brought that up. How
Bradley
was that?
Cooper's got a restaurant?
Tell
dude.
Donnie what this is. I don't think he knows.
Okay,
what
so as you know, I'm a cheesesteak enthusiast.
I love cheese.
You have
I love-
diabetes. I know that.
I love a good cheesesteak. I've been to Philly. I've had all the D'Alessandros, Pat's, Geno's. I've been to all the
Yeah, I've been
good
to
and
both. I've been
bad.
to all those.
In my opinion, the best cheesesteak in the world is a place called Angelo's
I've been to
in
Angelo's.
South Philly.
It's
It's
real
fucking
good.
amazing.
Yeah.
So the guy from Angelo's and Bradley Cooper of Hangover fame have opened a cheesesteak spot in Manhattan called Danny and Coops that makes a cheesesteak that I will now tell you firsthand is superior to the one at Angelo's. It is the best cheesesteak in the world, is now in New York City. And you have to wait in line for it. I finished a job at 7:30.
Yeah, you told me that you had finished.
So I went, and they don't
Checked
open
this
till
out.
noon. So I went and just parked a van outside. I fell asleep for a couple hours, and then at like 10 o'clock, like a couple of people showed up, and then just past 11, there was like 10 people, and I thought, okay, I guess like let me get out. So I waited from like 11:15 to 12. I'd
Not
say
that bad.
11:15 is the magic night. That's when you want to show up. There were
Yeah.
other people in line saying that
It was
that's
a
the
solid
time.
cheesesteak.
Oh my god, it's gigantic. It's,
How big?
I'm not kidding. That big.
Oh my
Whoa.
god.
To each, I could have even. I was off the fat shots. I was on goblin mode. If you go to your last day with the fat shots, you'll eat anything.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I'm in goblin
Would you get the
mode.
works, mushrooms, and all that shit?
I just said, give me one cheesesteak because I actually bought 2 cheesesteaks. And then I went on my group chat with my bocce friends that all live in the city. And I was like, yo, who wants a cheesesteak? I'll bring it to you. And I brought it to my brother-in-law, Andrew.
I'm glad you didn't
Damn.
tell me. I got that other cheesesteak, stuck that shit in the fucking freezer so I could reheat that.
Oh
3 days
no,
from
you
now.
can't reheat it. The bread is so good, dude. They get the bread.
gotta get it fresh.
Yeah, I've heard that.
That's one of those sandwiches you cannot reheat it. I tried
No,
to do it
yeah.
one time and it was just sad.
It's all off. Yeah.
yeah, it's not the
Yeah,
right thing.
yeah.
You need
So-
the bread to be a certain way. You can only eat it right then.
Yeah,
We're taking that from Philadelphia now.
yeah.
It's funny how our two cities like go back and forth with things, like try to copy them. Like we
What,
got cheese.
Philadelphia, New York.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, there's certain things we're not going to take from Philly.
Yeah. Well,
like
we'll
AIDS.
take your cheesesteak. Yeah. They took
They can keep the AIDS
Yeah. I mean, they tried to copy
and
us.
Kensington. You can
Yeah.
keep all the fentanyl.
Yeah, we've got our own fentanyl out here.
They tried to copy us with that plane crash in that mall. We're like, all right, you guys trying to do a 9/11 now? All right, take it easy. You're copying us too much. Give
Good
us your
one, Donnie.
cheesesteak.
That's good. You're 9/11.
Philly needs a 9/11, dude.
Philly needs a 9/11.
Philly, yo.
I've never agreed on anything more in my life.
They got to hit the Liberty Bell with a plane.
Yeah. Some crackhead needs to blow up the Liberty Bell or something.
I told you when the fucking, I hate Philly, and when they go when they're Super Bowl, they were like, "You're going to root for Kansas City." I'm like, "Yes." Why? And I'm like, "The only good thing that's going to come out of Philadelphia if they win is that city will burn to the ground out of a celebration the next day."
But see, that's why I
The
love.
loss will be even worse.
That's
I think.
why I love Philly fans. You gotta
No,
love.
you got to hand it to them.
You got to
Yeah.
respect a person
No, I
that just
respect the
goes, yo, if everything is good, I'm going to make everything bad. Like that's
I'm gonna
just,
ruin my city.
That just takes that's how you know that they fucking love the Philadelphia Eagles.
Yeah.
No
They
matter
love
what
that
happens,
team, dude.
Their whole
there's going to be
They
damage.
love that
Their
fucking
whole
team.
chant is "No one likes us." We're Philly fans, I think, or no one. I don't care if I'm getting it right, but it literally is "No one likes us." That's the whole
Because you
chant.
know
Yeah.
why? You know why I kind of have a spot in my heart for Philly and their fans is because I'm a Jet fan.
Yep. Okay, I
And
get
do
it.
you know what would happen to? It would actually happen in Jersey.
Yeah.
But you know what would happen outside the stadium if the New York Jets won a Super Bowl?
Oh,
Nothing
it'd be a
good.
riot. I've said that for years.
Oh my God, dude.
That'll be the biggest celebration of all time. If the Jets
It would
actually
be
ran.
the craziest thing to ever happen in sports.
Mike Ellison would be running through brick walls.
If they win
Like
the
the
Super Bowl,
Kool-Aid
Mike
Man.
Ellison,
It'd be
like,
Kool-Aid
yeah,
Manning.
like full Kool-Aid Man mode.
Oh
Just-
yeah,
JTS.
You won't be able to talk to that guy sensibly for like at least 2 months.
No.
He'll be on cloud nine.
No, he'll be like in La La Land. Like
Oh,
you
yeah.
could just be like, "Yo, Ellison, go to the ATM, take out $800 and give it to me." And
Yeah,
he'd be
he'll
like,
be-
"Oh yeah, well,
Oh,
fucking
man.
hot.
Whatever you
Rodgers
need.
look great, dude."
Yeah. They really slept on Rodgers.
That's what I say.
I knew he could do it.
Yeah, it's better than when the Jets lose and then he shows up to the open mic man and everyone.
Dude, he was at the game where Rodgers' debut game where they gave him the big fucking like WWF entrance where he had like the flag and he came out to like fucking "I'm a Real American" by Hulk Hogan and
And then
shit
he
like
broke
that.
his he ripped
And then
his
he broke-
Achilles.
And then 3 plays in, he broke his fucking leg.
Did you know? Well, I don't mean to interject, but did you know that Mike Ellison also attended the Mark Sanchez butt fumble game?
Yes, he was.
No
I'm beginning to think
way.
it might be
After,
Mike
when he
Ellison.
told me that, I was like, "Hey, Mike, I got a fucking dumb idea. Stop going to Jets games." You fucking
I think
dumb
you're the
idiot.
problem.
Yeah.
That's like an abusive relationship for him.
What are the chances that one person would be? Those are the two most
Biggest-
astronomical,
yeah.
fucking horrible
in the
things.
franchise history.
Literally, maybe in franchise
No, you're
history.
right. There's no like, you know what the last like good accomplishment was? Super Bowl II back in 1960, whatever.
Well, dude, I know I'm probably going to lose most of the fan base with this, but
Fuck it.
by the numbers, everybody, when you think of Mark Sanchez as a Jets fan, that butt fumble is all anybody ever thinks about. They talk about him like he was an asshole, an idiot.
He was your best.
He
quarterback
took
for
us to the
longest time.
AFC Championship his first 2 years in the league.
I've defended Mark Sanchez.
That's
because
fucking unheard of. The only other person to ever do that is Joe Flacco with
Yeah.
the Ravens, I think.
He did Flacco.
And he was a good quarterback that couldn't handle the New York media, and they fucking got in his head and
Yeah.
fucking scrambled his eggs.
Yeah, no,
But like,
I agree.
that's what always happens.
No,
Yeah.
I 100% agree. 'cause
They
I
made him
said-
into a meme. I remember the memes.
Mhm.
Remember you had to do the fucking.
They had to retire the butt fumble from the
Yeah.
fucking highlight on ESPN. They retired it. It sat on there for a year.
wow.
That's like Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise.
Yeah, they had to retire it.
I will never forget when I was a kid, before TRL, there was the top 20 countdown.
Okay.
And Coolio, you can fact check this, I guess, but to my recollection, Coolio's Gangsta's Paradise was the first song that ever had to be like retired from the countdown because it was just number
On
one
TLC?
too many weeks in a row.
TRL?
It was
really?
before TRL. It was Daisy Fuentes hosted the top 20 countdown. It was
Was that
like
MTV or VH1?
MTV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then VH1 was later in her career.
That was a huge fucking song when it came out.
Dude, Weird Al made a parody of it.
Yeah, Amish
Yeah.
Paradise.
That
It's
was
on my phone. I listen
Great
to it all the time.
tune.
Weird Al, dude. You ever hear the song I Remember Larry?
No.
Yes.
Oh my God, dude.
Yes, I have.
It's just like it's a one of the rare non-parody.
It's a regular
It's a
song,
regular
yeah.
song
Really?
by Weird Al.
Yeah, it's
And
like
it's
Albuquerque.
And it's like, say, hey, do you remember that guy Larry next door? And it's about how this guy was like a neighborhood clown, and he was always playing jokes on people. But then, like as the song went on, you could tell that he like really kind of hated Larry, and like,
Yeah.
and then the last verse was like, say, hey, do you remember when I broke in Larry's house late at night and tied his mouth with a rag? And I dragged him by his ankles to the middle of the forest and stuffed him in a big plastic bag. If the cops ever find him, who knows what they'll say? But dude, it's so funny.
How do you quote that off the dome like that so
Dude, it's
perfectly?
so good. How do you know that Weird
Oh,
Al?
because it's the funniest song I've ever heard in my
Oh my
life.
God.
It's like drilled into my memory.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Well, it's all the duster you did. It made you Superman.
all the dust that you did.
Dude, Duster.
The duster.
Oh,
Duster.
yeah, that shit's
Yeah.
fun. Just do it.
Just do it, Nike.
Just
Duster.
do it, Nike. Dust it.
Yeah.
Just dust
Just
it.
get dusted.
Just
Yeah.
get dusted.
There won't be one
Did you
speck of
fact
dust
check
on
Will
the
on
ripples
that,
of your brain.
You couldn't get it to come up?
So Will's a liar, everybody.
No, well, he was right about the Ghislaine Maxwell.
No, you're probably right about the game. Because
Listen,
I remember that being
Will's
a
been
massive
not
week.
wrong a lot. I'm gonna give you the credit right now.
Especially with dinosaurs and Jews.
If there's two things I know about, it's fucking dinosaurs and Jews.
Two things that will
The Jews wrote the history books and dinosaurs are fake.
Yeah, hey, catch Will's new documentary, Jurassic Park. There we go. We come in once in a while with a slam dunk.
Yeah,
That was
fuck
my
yeah.
slam dunk for the day. Thank you for having me.
Donnie just gonna
Show's over.
stuff his dick back in his pants and leave.
Or take it out again.
Yeah, probably.
I'll probably take it out.
We are going to do pictures after this.
Donnie's dick.
It's not going to be my face. It's just going to be my hog.
Oh, Donnie, hey, welcome to WBA5. I'm with Donnie the Hog and Will Sleepy Eyes McCarrow.
I'm so tired.
My sound effect will just be a pig noise. Like,
It should just be this flop.
no, but it's got to be smaller. It's got to sound like a Vienna sausage hitting the table.
Man, this is the dick episode. This is good.
Oh, shit, we're hanging hog.
This title of this
Come to
episode,
the
Hanging
Hamburger Club.
Hog.
Donnie's going to hang dong this fucking March 30th.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I like to keep you guys on the edge of your seats.
I don't know if we're allowed to do that.
Will got immediately like, no. I got this. No.
I don't think we're allowed to do that.
I'll talk
Donnie.
to some people. I'll talk to Scanlon.
Scan
Hey, can I
them.
show my dick on stage?
I just want to talk to you about a couple of big upgrades we're making to the show.
Yeah. Hey, you're an ideas guy too, right? I got this idea
I know
for
you're
you.
a big picture kind of guy.
Yeah.
You ever seen the Thunder from Down Under? Well, I'm the Thunder right here, baby.
Dude, look how many pictures I've taken in the bathroom with my dick out.
It's a good
Show
dick.
him all of them. Like,
Yeah.
You're like, look, swipe to the right. Here, take my phone. Swipe to the right.
You know, iPhone makes like the slideshow memories.
Oh, it just fades in and out.
yeah.
It's like
it's got
best
like
friends.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just like you and your dick.
it's got really cute music behind it.
No, it should be like, why can't we be friends? By like,
Why can't we be friends? Is my dick
Why
going across the
can't
screen?
we be friends?
The pan over.
You with your dick out.
In my tiny bush.
Oh God. And all right, guys, let's wrap up.
That was pretty good.
Yeah, I had fun.
I had fun.
I'm sure you have to
good.
cut about 60% of this.
No,
Yeah.
it's all right.
Yeah, we had a
How
good
much do
time.
we really have to cut?
And we didn't say anything
Cool.
about.
He's lying, but I respect it. I like it.
Imagine if
No,
I-
as long as the first 5 minutes are fine. Yeah. As long as the first 5 minutes, we can talk about whatever you want. You want to say a couple N-words before you go out, Will?
I just want to say something about the 10 pedophiles.
That'll get cut. Oh, man. Just at the end, real quick, guys, just a reminder, if you want to support the page, rockout.shop, buy some merch, hats, all that stuff. Like I said, we're going to have Hamburger Club stuff on there. Check out the Hamburger Club. Subscribe to the page. Millennial Stoner on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, all that stuff. Check us out. Hey, everybody, a little plug for a special item in our merch shop right now. You can get this shirt right here, okay? Called Dinosaurs Are Real. You can use promo code FakeDino20 on our merch shop, and you can get this shirt here, 20% off using FakeDino20. Dinosaurs Are Real. Come and check it out on our merch shop, guys. Thank you so much. Donnie, what's your Instagram?
Ronnie Dadoy.
Will?
FATTWILL is my personal Instagram. Also, please follow Hamburger Club Comedy on Instagram. And come check out the Hamburger Club March 30th at Amityville Music Hall.
Hell yeah. I'm at that Winchell Kid 87. Obviously, all the Millennial Stoner at. But also, just a reminder, Magic Mind, just so you guys know, again, TMS20 on magicmind.com. You get 20% off a one-time purchase or 48% off a subscription. All right, so check it out, guys. Guys, go to magicmind.com, use code TMS20 and get 20% off a one-time purchase or 48% off subscription. Check it out. Like I said, helps. Just focused up a tired Will and a drunk Donnie for the entire. I can't use that, can we? That's fine. Cool. Awesome. Magicmind.com, man. TMS20. Check it out. All right. Guys, I love you. Will, thank God you're alive.
Oh, hell
Good
yeah.
night, everybody.
Hell yeah.